Hi everybody and welcome to another edition of Talking Gold here at Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, and we are finally filming again.
Finally,
it's been a minute. A long sabbatical.
You know, I felt sorry for Brian. I swear I did. He set up 5 times that we could not film.
Yeah,
And
too
I mean,
busy.
yeah, I mean, but that was good.
problem.
I mean,
Yeah, good
you
problem
know,
to have.
business is booming, guys. Keep them cards and letters coming in. We're happy to serve you bullion, silver, gold, antiques, diamonds, flatware. I mean, we buy all of it.
Yep.
But it's been tremendous with what we're putting on the news clips. Brian works himself to death getting everything coordinated and done right, and you know the way we should present it. And everybody seems to be spending their money, emptying their 401ks, taking money out of the banks. They want it in gold and silver. They want hard assets, and that's what we try to help them do. So, you know, let's keep coming in as long as we can stay busy and we can film after hours a lot easier than we can try to film during hours. So I think that's what we've come to learn the last 5 weeks.
Again,
And
good
by the
problem.
way, our new show hours,
Oh, 12:30 on Sundays
12:30 on
the
Sunday
CW.
on the CW. And it's getting a lot of ratings, it's getting a lot of conversation, and people are calling in. We started advertising in Harrah's up in,
Oh, it's
where's
North
that?
Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I can't, Cherokee Scout.
Yeah.
We're advertising in that now every other week.
We've had like
And we get calls
We
2
get
or
a
3
lot of
times,
people,
2 or
yeah.
3 days,
Yeah.
yeah, every time.
something's
But,
working.
you
Good.
know, people are driving, the ad up there, I think says drive a little, save a lot. And, you
good.
know, and that's working. They drive down here, they can get it a little cheaper than they can up there, and, you know, it all works out.
Good deal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, bullion has still been huge. Bridal is still going strong. What
Bridal
else
is going on, and it's, with football in the air, it makes
Oh.
people, you know, they're wanting to get married on the football field or something. I mean, it's crazy.
So excited about football coming up.
I seen a thing on TV this morning, about 4 o'clock, it was on TikTok, and they were talking about this couple rented a U-Haul for $19.95, put a comforter down and blankets in the back, and so they got $19.95 with a big bed, and then they went to a drive-in movie,
Oh,
and so $10 for the drive-in and $19 for the van. They had a $29 honeymoon.
well, how cute.
I mean,
That's
it was all over TikTok. It showed 1,500,000 hits.
awesome.
Oh.
That's
You know,
a
just
really
from
good
them
idea.
renting that little $19 truck.
Right.
That's
I'm
cute.
sure U-Haul love that spot.
I'm sure they
Yeah.
do too.
I'm trying to figure out how to do one like that.
Oh,
We'll
Lord.
take the van, the Rick Davis van, and
Yeah, let's go to the drive-in next week.
sit on top of
Oh,
it in our
Lord.
lounge chairs.
So what else is going on in the world? Gas has fallen a little bit,
Yeah, gas
so that's
prices
been
are down.
helpful. Still, everybody's talking about recession coming up, possibly, and you just never know what to believe or when it's going to happen and anything. But again, a good time to
brace
take it as it
yourself,
comes. That's
it's
why a lot of
coming,
people are
yeah.
getting into the bullion and everything.
Yep, it's coming.
Store hours,
yeah.
we're Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday, 10 to 3, and then closed on Sundays. So-
Summer hours, just 2 more
Yeah.
months, but we got a little time to enjoy that.
Yeah.
I feel like we're stealing something when we get out of here at 5 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
do
nice.
too. I appreciate having that extra hour.
Still having
Makes such a
reports of
difference.
counterfeits. We're having a lot of
Yeah,
counterfeit
guys,
merchandise.
stop.
Had some more
Mine.
come up
And it's
there.
coming from convenience stores, it's coming from
Shopping centers.
shopping centers, convenience stores, and gas stations.
Yeah.
They're still swinging those chains and, you know, needing money to get back to Nashville or Knoxville or Memphis or whatever
Yeah,
story they
whatever they're
make up.
talking.
You know if it's too good to be true, then it's
It
not
is,
true at
yeah.
all.
Well, I mean, you know, if you feel of a ring and it feels like your old class ring, a big old class ring, and they start out at $30 or $40,
We know that.
something, you know, those rings are worth $300, $500 if
Yeah.
they were real.
Yeah.
And you know, we've
Nobody's
got some
gonna
of
give
them
you
here in the desk. That, I mean, it's just, you know, we show them off and we tell people what not to buy. But there's one of them,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and it's just that's a $500 ring if it was 18 karat
And I
gold.
hate
least.
seeing them.
So
We hate to tell people.
beware if you see that kind of stuff. I mean, it's junk, it's brass, and it's plated, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
might not even have plating on it.
We just hate it to see people come in that have done a good deed, you know. They've given these people the money because they believe the story. These folks have their kids in the car.
Well, they have
with them.
two kids and a
tragic.
woman, a wife.
Right, so people are trying to be good, and then they.
I think they rent the kids for the day.
I wonder.
Or, you
I
know.
wonder the very same thing too. But
Either way, they
that,
should
you know,
be seeing
they
that.
can't be out on the road with those kids. I mean,
they
you know,
continue
or I don't
to
know,
do it,
maybe
though.
they
They're
Well, if
train
they're
them-
making
maybe
money
they
the way
train
that
them
we've
as a
been
family.
seeing.
That's probably what happens. They train them in Atlanta. The people that train you to do that kind of stuff, they train them as a family. You know, you sit here and smile and cry and let the kids
Look
look
hungry.
sad, and you know,
Yeah.
Look really sad
I
and
mean,
hungry.
it's awful. But it's, you know, and you try to help somebody, and all you doing is throwing your money away.
They're taking advantage of
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Like I get that every now and then,
Yep.
every day.
Every day.
Anyway, here's our goal. We're playing on the go. Brian said we wasn't going to show it, but I think we are showing a little bit of it.
It's pretty.
Um,
I want one. Or
Oh,
two.
Scrap Go. We're still buying Scrap Go. Still paying you the most for Scrap Gold. I know the other day we done some research, and I was about 5% higher than anybody in town. So check it out. Make me prove it. Talking Go, we talked about that on the CW. That's at 12:30 on Sundays. We done reruns. We talked about that a little bit, didn't we? Because of not
First time
filming
getting to
5
shoot
times.
for- Yeah.
Shame on me or shame on Brian or somebody.
No, it's
Poor
just been
old
a
Brian.
crazy month and a half.
Cameraman Brian knows how to run our desk
Well, the
now.
main thing is we're still getting our customers in and out in 15 minutes or less.
Quality service.
Unless it's coins, and then sometimes, God Almighty, you know, those coins can take 30 minutes to run them through the counter. But you know, most of the time we get you in and out in 15 minutes. We can come to an agreement on
try
money.
real hard.
It's not a problem. We're still paying cash. God knows how much longer that's going to last. Showroom is located at 5301 Brainerd Road. If you're new to the show or you hadn't been to the showroom, we welcome everybody to come in and check it out. We've got anything you can imagine, anything you can find in the mall stores, we've got it right here. And if we don't have it, we can build it for you.
We'll get it.
Because David is very, very skilled at building. And we'll custom make anything you want.
I've had a
What else
lot of
we
people
have,
come
Bo?
into the store lately that have, this is their first time, and they're very impressed with
Yeah.
the store. I mean, they are surprised at the inventory. They, you know, there's the misconception that we're a pawn
we're a
shop.
pawn
And they're
shop, yeah.
impressed
And
with what
there's-
we've got, and they like the selection of different stuff that
Exactly.
we have.
I mean, it's
They even
our-
get into my crazy clowns up there, you know, just multicolored clowns. The egg, my new wood carving over there
I
is
want
just,
that.
you know, that's a mermaid.
She's beautiful.
I bought it and didn't even know what it was.
I didn't know she was a mermaid either. I just
Yep,
knew she was
but it
cut
is a
out of one piece
mermaid
of
with a
wood.
big, see that big fan tail on her?
Oh, I do now.
She's kind of an O-face mermaid, though. She's kind of plain Jane in the face. She has no makeup on.
You just hurt her feelings.
But she's my mermaid. I bought and paid for her.
And guys, also don't forget when you do come to visit the showroom, plenty of parking in the back, also a handicap ramp to be able to get up. It's a lot easier to get in and out of, and then it's light controlled over here when you do go to leave. So
Yeah, red
Much
light to get
easier,
them
much
out. That-
safer.
That's a
Yeah.
main factor. You don't have to back out in Brainerd Road.
Yeah.
Brainerd Road traffic is terrible.
so
And, you know,
always
it's
remember to park in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And security.
Yes.
We've got armed guards here on Saturdays.
Yeah, but
And we have Chattanooga PD here, protecting us daily. And it's for your protection too, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want anybody, if you have a lot of silver or gold, either one, we'll walk you to and from your car.
Sure.
Make sure you have a police escort out there. It's not needed, but you know, we'll still do it for you.
had a lot of people bringing in estate jewelry, and I really appreciate that they bring things to us because they don't know necessarily costume jewelry from real jewelry, so they're bringing it to us to let us sort it for them, which is a compliment because that lets them know, you know, we know what we're doing. So it's a pretty cool process. Just bring your stuff in, let us sort it at the desk. We'll get you back to Rick, and Rick gets you a number, and you say yay or nay,
And don't throw it away until you have it checked.
don't throw it away. Bring it to us. Let us check it. We're
Well,
happy
bring
to
it.
do
I mean, you might be throwing a fortune away.
Don't do it.
You know, we had the lady last week that had a ring that was $750 that she got to take home with her, and she said she started to throw it in the garbage. She thought it was 22 karat gold, and it was real yellow, and she didn't think it was real.
Right.
You know, we caught that for her.
a chunk of
You've
change.
saved a lot of stones just from your gemology, and Brooks is a certified gemologist, got out of college last year, knows it once up one side and down the other. I mean, you do good.
Thank you.
And that's certified appraisals that she'll do for you. And don't go to these other stores. They'll charge you $125, $150, and we'll do it for 60 or 70 at max. And you know, Brooke will do that, or I'll do that, and I'll do it for free. My work's cheap.
Does do it for free.
But you know, it's just we all work together, and we try to make sure that it's for your best interest to do that. So.
All right, and at that, I think we need to cut to a commercial break really quickly, so we will be right back with you.
This is Rick Davis of Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. It's time that we pay attention to what's going on in the country. We, the people, have to change the world. Things are not going our way. It's not the way things should be. It's not the way that we grew up. It's not the things that we know. God bless us all. We're faced with times that we've never been involved with before. Things are going on in this world that can't be explained. But if you pay attention, you'll survive it. Put gold and silver back now so that you don't have to go to banks, you don't have to borrow money, you don't have to ask anybody's permission to get your money. If you have it at home or put up in a safe, gold and silver will rise, and it will be the answer to your financial problems. So take advantage of it. Buy it today while it's still affordable. Thank you, and God bless.
People stop in at Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds for a variety of reasons. Some stop in because Rick pays the most for their scrap gold and unused jewelry. Some come in to invest in bullion. And there are those who just simply want to look around our tremendous selection in the showroom. Whatever your reason for coming by Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, we just want to say thank you. And we look forward to serving you again real soon. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, 5301 Brainerd Road.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. We know that we're faced with some economic downfalls and downturns, and things are going wrong in this country. It's not going to get any better anytime soon. So protect yourself with the availability of gold and silver and the assets that you can control from home. Come and see me, Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, 5301 Brainerd Road, your friend in the jewelry business. Thank you, and God bless.
And welcome back to Talking Gold here with Rick Davis of Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. And we did talk about how it's been a rough 4 or 5 weeks over here.
Man.
Brookster's had it the worst for sure.
I don't know about
Brooke
that,
had a
but
burnout.
Oh, for sure.
I did have a townhouse fire that displaced me and my animals for some time, but the good news is, although the apartment is gone, the animals and I are safe, and my son saved my life, actually. I didn't know that the house was on fire. He came upstairs to get me and said, "Mom, I need you to come downstairs and go outside now." And it was a tone that I knew, oh no, my house is on fire. And that's a terrifying experience. I hope nobody ever has to go through it. I would like to thank so much the East Brainerd Fire Department. They were there so quick. They were so compassionate. They looked for my animals. I mean, they risked their lives to find my 2 dogs, which mean everything to me, and they found them. Red Cross came out. I mean, they were so compassionate and kind, and you know, I was just really amazed at how our community will help each other when we have crisis. So I wanted to thank everybody for that. But everything's good. I got a new place, so can't wait to get there and get
Out of the
already-
store,
you've
get
already
out of the
got
hotel.
You've already got your housewarming base.
I do. I have a housewarming vase that Mr. Davis bought me yesterday at my insistence.
So now she has a rug and a vase.
That's correct. That's all I need. I'm good.
That's it.
We're
Well,
getting
you
there.
need a pillow.
Minimalist. I'm going
I'm gonna bring
minimalist.
you a pillow tonight.
All right, good. I got a blanket, so.
You put the pillow in your vase, lay on your rug with your head on the vase, everything will be good.
It'll still probably
It'll
be
work.
more quiet and more comfortable than living in a hotel.
hotel.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think that bed's made out of marbles and nails.
I was so glad that you got into the house
We give a
yesterday.
double thanks for the fire department, the
Yeah,
Red Cross for
for
helping
sure.
her. I mean,
For sure.
It was, you know.
They were great.
She's not just saying that, she's been bragging ever since the fire.
I
mean,
never
it's-
realized how these folks really do put their lives on the line. I mean, this is no joke. This house is fully engulfed in flames, and they're going back in for me to find. They're looking for my dogs. You know what I mean?
The
They're,
dogs was upstairs, wasn't
they were both hiding. They got scared, I guess, is what happened, and they were both hiding in different locations. But the
Is that
fire,
right?
yeah.
Different one? Wow.
Jake was in the house for about 30 minutes.
And it was smoky, bad
Yes, it
smoky?
was terrible, awful. But
Mm.
when I thought my little boy dog was gone because he was in the house the longest. But when the fireman came out with him under his arm, Jake was like, "Hey, Mom, did you see that?
There's nuts in
This
there.
guy's got the most cool suit." But yeah, he was okay. But I'm very thankful to be alive.
Great guys
Yeah.
and gals out there
We
for
thank
sure.
everybody for
I do. I
that.
appreciate you guys working with me here at work because I had to miss a good bit of work. And I
My,
know
my dog would have been sitting there smoking a cigar or something.
your dog would
Hey,
have
what are
been
you
like
doing?
matches.
Yeah, it would have been
That
bad.
dog's insane.
Anyway, getting back on the serious side, and that was serious, not that it wasn't serious, but getting back on the metal side, come in and sit down with me anytime you want to. If you can spend 15 minutes sitting here at my desk, I'll change your life, promise. These little things right here, 1 ounce goes, they're eating them up as quick as I can get them in. It's going to get to the point we can't get these things. So, you know, when it is plentiful, you know, what do they say? Make hay when the sun shines, make gold when the sun shines. It's important that you get your money out of banks, 401ks, anything you can do to cash out and get gold, get silver, have some hard assets that you control. We talk about it, but it's going to get to where we can't get it, and then we're going to quit talking about it because there's nothing to sell. So, you know, it's very plentiful right now. It's getting tighter. I can feel the tightness getting in the dealers. They don't want to let go of it near as quick. They charge a bigger premium. They just don't have to. Everybody's trying to buy it up all over the country. So stay with us, come in, sit down, and I'll explain everything you need to know about buying gold or silver, either one.
Good deal. And on that note, I think we're going to go to questions with Rick and see what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, okay, that'll be all right.
So, questions for Rick. Mr. Davis, I am looking to propose to my girlfriend. I know absolutely nothing about diamonds. Can you help me out? And that's from Justin in Ringgold.
Sure, Justin. I've been in the diamond business, or been appraiser for probably 42 years. Been in the business 46. I'll help you any way you want to with diamonds. I can tell you all about the 4 C's of diamonds. I'll explain the facets, the inclusions. I'll explain anything you need to know about quality. That's why people buy a diamond a lot of times out of a mounting so they can see the sides where there's a little chip on it, or a big chip, or something they tried to hide. The jeweler tried to hide under a prong. You see that a lot in some of the big box stores. But I'll show you cost, I'll show you retail, I'll show you where you need to buy it at to be comfortable. I'll try to help you every way I can. So just come in, sit down with me again. I ask you to come in and sit down, and I'll explain the entire market, how it works, what they mark it up in the big mall stores, what we mark it up. I'll even show you what I pay for something. So I'll work it out with you so you can save the most and get the most bang for your buck. Promise you that. Thank you.
Rick, I am wanting to get started in buying bullion. Would you suggest starting out with gold or silver? And that's Jonathan in Hickson.
Jonathan from Hickson. Jonathan, I'll help start you out. You can start out buying gold as little as $230. You can buy 1/10 of an ounce. You can buy a quarter, a half, or 1 ounce. You can buy $10,000, $1,000, $50,000. So anything you want to buy, I'll sit down with you, explain gold and silver, and if you lean toward one or the other, I'll show you how to buy it. If you were spending $5,000, you get 25,000 gold. I mean 2,500 in gold, 2,500 in silver on a $5,000 investment. If you was doing $10,000, you might want to lean about 60% silver and 30%, 40% gold. On 25,000 is where you get your first price break, and that's 1%. So that'll get you a half ounce of gold absolutely free. So, you know, we'll talk about all that. I'll sit down with you. I'll show you how to do it and show you how to use Kitco, how to go to the market, how to see what New York Stock Exchange, what it's trading at, so you can look at it at home every day, glance at it. If you're making money, you know where you're going. If you're losing money, it's just a short term and it goes back up. It's not very long between ups and downs. The market changes every 15 minutes. So, you know, I stay on top of it here at my desk all day. But I show you what it's doing. I show you how I'm staying on top of it. I'll show you last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I can take you back 20 years and show you the gold markets on a chart, so you learn how to read those charts. So just come in and sit down with me. I'll be happy to explain it to you. I've been doing it for 46 years. I can explain it for 46 more. Thank you, and come and see me.
All right, and that's going to bring us to another commercial break. We'll be right back with you with more Talking Gold.
I'm Rick Davis of Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. The time is of the essence. I have never talked to you before like this, and I probably won't do it again. But I want you to understand that gold and silver bullion is going to dry up. It's going to get to the point where we cannot get it. Time is of the essence, and don't wait around until it's too late. And I'm not trying to panic you. I'm just telling you it's getting harder and harder to get. I thank you, and God bless.
And welcome back to Talking Gold. I think now it's time to close it on up. So what do you guys have to add here today, Mr. Davis?
Labradorite.
Oh, that's right.
Labradorite.
Brooke's excited about
My
that.
gemologist, Miss Brooke, has identified this. We think it's gorgeous. It's a wonderful stone. I don't know about value.
The value is subjective to who wants it and what are they going to do with
It's
it.
just a pretty rock, ladies and gentlemen.
It is a beautiful rock. It has a phenomenon called adularescence, which means literally scattering of light. And that's what it does. As you tilt it, it makes...
looks like
You
the
look at
Northern
it 3 or
Lights
4
when
different
you-
ways.
Yeah,
and
it kind of looks like...
yeah.
It's just
But
awesome.
I mean,
So-
what do we pay for that? $50?
I don't know, but just know this. If you've got
$10?
cool
I
rocks
don't
like
know.
that, Rick will buy them.
That's beautiful.
And
I'd
bring
like
them
to
in, I
have
like
some
to look
more.
at 'em.
Yeah, I'd like to have some more of them.
I'd
We
like to
like
have a
pretty
bunch of
rocks. You know, so, and
Not
she
yard
can
rocks.
identify
Not yard
them,
rocks.
Not
but-
yard rocks. Keep your
Yeah,
rocks in the
don't
yard.
bring rocks out of your yard. Come on, guys.
Yeah, y'all know better than that.
But we get them. They bring them in, and they think they've got something. Iron pyrite's the greatest. Everybody thinks they got this fool's gold, and everybody thinks they've got a piece of gold that big. And you know, you look at it, and inside you got to grin a little bit, but,
I know, but-
they don't know better. They do not
you
know
just
any
hate to tell them
better.
that because Google.
But anyway, we like our rocks, so bring our rocks.
Yes, please. Thank you.
The guys in the back, we
Yes,
don't talk
we need to
enough
mention
about
that.
them. They both do an excellent job, quality work. So if you need something clean, bring it in. If you want to just see what it looks like new, or however we can help you with it. But these guys, they do extremely fine work, and I'm not saying it because they work for me. It's just if they do their own work, they
They're
do it
both
great. you know.
Perfectionists.
Everything.
Both
and
of them are.
just to a T.
Yes.
Perfection, and anything they build for you will be perfection. David's one of the finest stone setters in the city, ever been. And he's always been that way. He's very meticulous about it. he gets too busy sometimes, and he gets too many hours
That's
in the
what I was about
fire,
to say. We have,
which we're all capable of doing.
yeah, we have been
He is-
keeping them extremely busy. So if you're in a hurry for something to get repaired or anything like that, please
Get
allot us
it in,
enough
get
time.
it in early. It
Yeah,
takes
we're about
days.
10 days out right now, so they've been busting their tails back
Yeah,
there.
those guys work hard.
Well, I'm the world's worst. I mean, I load them up with stuff sometimes, but, we're
Yes.
proud of their work, and we advertise 400 spots a day on different medias, so, no wonder we're covered up. Poor Brian tries to film, and he comes in 5 times, sets up all of his cameras, and can't shoot anything because we're busy. So you got to understand that. I mean, it's not. We've got to help our customers first. You come first. It doesn't matter whether it's Brian, the guys in the back, whatever. We're out here working, and we're making sure everybody gets serviced. And, we want to be your service store. We want to be here for all your needs. And a lot of times people get bent out of shape some and think that we didn't get to them quick enough. But it's not the old days. It's not walk right in and get waited on immediately. We are busy. It may not look like it, but we've got a lot of things going on, and making phone calls and getting bids and trying to make sure everybody gets their gold right.
Yep.
How do we get it in, and how's it shipped? When's it going to be here? And how about that ring? And you got this and that and literally, I sit down some days at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't get up from this desk until we close at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm slobbering on myself. I'm absolutely crazy, but we get it done. Some way we get through those days. These girls are phenomenal with what they take. And they're up at the desk sometimes, and they're waiting on customers, and people hollering at them, hey! And, that's not needed. We'll get to you as quick as we can. That's all I can ask. Bear with us when we're busy. We will get to you. We'll get you in and out quick. We'll get you happy and smiling and wanting to tell your friends about us. So come in and see us.
Darn
There we
Skippy.
I'll leave it to you from there.
Think
You can
on,
tell them how great I am. What a good.
he is
don't
very
work.
efficient, knows what he's talking about, and will do
No.
you right. So.
No, we don't need that.
Oh, but it's true.
Ah, it's true.
It's
He's good.
true.
He's
So,
good.
With
You don't
with
hang
that
around
being-
46 years in the business not
Not learn
doing something right.
something.
Okay, guys. Well, we will see you next week on Talking Gold here with Rick Davis of Rick Davis Gold and Diamond. And thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you and God bless. A tall cow on a flat rock.
I gotta see this happen.
Explain everything you need to know about buying gold or silver, either one.
Good deal. And on that note, I think we're going to go to questions with Rick and see what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, okay, that'll be all right, like that.
Oh my God. Sorry, I've been holding that in for a minute.
Yeah, Sonny choked on television last night.
Did you choke on